And today on Whose Side Are You On? We're going to talk about ear piercing. Ear piercing.
Yeah,
Do you have any? Yeah, you got some holes in there, but there's nothing
I
happening.
got my ears pierced when I was 21. And
21?
Yep.
Okay.
And the last time I wore earrings was 20 years ago.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on ear piercing?
I think you know.
I think it's clear.
So I'm not a fan of ear piercing. All my 6 children, 3 of them are girl children. None of them have their ears pierced. And my feeling is that when they arrive to me, they come perfectly. They just are perfect the way they are, and they can do all the piercings and tats and whatever. And I actually like piercings and tats, but once they're 18 and I am no longer the owner of their bodies,
Yes.
they can do whatever they want. But just like I would never do, I don't do things to alter bodies. I don't do circumcision. I wouldn't do, even if I had a child who was born intersex, I would not make a decision about what gender they were. I would let them just figure it out. If they wanted surgery later, they could. I am a bit extreme about this. So yeah, we don't do ear piercings.
Okay, so I'm for ear piercing, and here is why. For me, it was sort of a rite of passage. I had mine done when I was 10. My mom and I went for lunch, and we had a little grown-up ladies' lunch, and then I went and had my ears pierced and screamed, because, man, that hurt.
All right.
But my daughter was more exposed to it earlier than I was. We live on a more dense street with more kids, and one in our neighborhood, one kid gets it done, it starts to happen to all of them. So there was a lot of pressure. She really wanted to do it, so I made her ask other kids how it felt, what they needed to know. We talked about how much responsibility it is to clean your ears. She's taking silks. We talked about how we have to be careful. I think maybe I was trying to instill a little fear there. But I said, you know what, if you feel that you're ready and you want to pierce your ears, you can. So she did do it.
Did they do 2 at once?
No, they didn't.
Because sometimes you end up with a kid with just 1 done, right?
Yeah, and now I know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we were told they were going to do 2 at once, and then they didn't. But you know what?
She got through it.
It was good for her to experience it, and she had to follow through. Otherwise, she would have been all lopsided. But she was very good at maintaining her cleaning afterwards. But now she's too scared to take the earrings out.
Right.
So that was a bit of a good lesson for her. So it was a little sooner than I had hoped, but I'm for it. I wouldn't have done it when she was a baby because I needed it to be her decision. I needed her to want it. I would never just proactively go out and do it, and then not that later, knowing my daughter, not later,
but
like she would have said.
A lot of people do get their babies done, and that's a lot of times it's cultural.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So where are you at? Are you for piercings, for against? Again, I just want to say, I don't care what you all do. You can go and pierce everything on your kids, but for me, I'm just like,
yeah.
You know what? And also for me, I really like to talk to my daughters particularly about what we define as beauty.
Right.
And to me, I'm like, so how much pain are we going to put ourselves through for the sake of societal beauty? So other conversations go along with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Good to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on?